2023 is the year of the rabbit, and what better to rank coming up on that year than rabbit Pokemon? I'm going to do a couple videos rabbit themed. We're going to talk about some fictional rabbits in a couple days. Or actually, I don't know which of these videos is coming out first. So we're going to do a fictional rabbit, a real rabbit, a rabbit Pokemon, a couple other things. Might bring back a Jackie Chan video. That video did really well a while back. But yeah, rabbits, horoscopes, New Year's. That's kind of my vibe for the next week or so. There's not that many rabbit or bunny Pokemon. At least a lot less than I expected. Azumarill is the earliest one. This is a Gen 2 Pokemon. I think Azumarill is an A-tier Pokemon. It is a very unique looking creature with some different design on its body. By the way, I'm not ranking these on competitive viability or anything. I'm ranking them completely based on what I think they look like right now. So, it is what it is. We're doing this in our one-take format. If this kind of thing appeals you in tier list videos, which I make almost every day, consider subscribing. Azumarill, A tier. It's also very fun to play with. I know I just said I wasn't going to make it like a competitive tier list on which one's best, but using Azumarill is very fun because of its ability Huge Power, which doubles its attack, which gives it an absolutely insane boost under the right conditions. So, Azumarill, A tier. Whismur, I really like as a Pokemon as well. This is the only Pokemon on this list that I don't really consider bunny-like myself. It does have bunny ears, but those are more like sonar detectors as we see in its later evolutions. That said, the Pokemon itself is fantastic. It's one of the only Pokemon that is completely a sound-based Pokemon, and I love that. Whismur, definitely A tier. Going into Gen 4 now, we have Buneary, Lopunny, and then the Gen 6 edition Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny and Lopunny are both very, very popular Pokemon for some unfortunate reasons. I'm going to say they are A-tier Pokemon, or excuse me, B-tier Pokemon. They're definitely rabbits, right? They're kind of like fighting rabbits. I do like Mega Lopunny more than regular Lopunny. I do think regular Lopunny could have been a fighting type. It would have worked. Buneary is very, very cute. The concept that his ears can kind of like roll up and shoot out. Really cool. I'd actually put that in A tier. It's a super cute, like, rabbit design without actually just being a rabbit. I don't remember these guys' name. Diggersby? And something? Yeah, I don't care for these Pokemon. They upset me. I do appreciate that they're normal ground, which is a unique typing, or at least this guy is. However, I just I don't like how big this guy's ears are, that their arms, and how little his other arms are. This thing just looks derpy. D tier. I really don't like these. Scorbunny. So we're in Gen 8, talking about the starter line, the Scorbunny line. I'd say B tier. It's a fine-looking starter Pokemon. I'm not as big a fan, though, as of its evolutions. I think Raboot is a really good evolution, though. Raboot is one of my favorite mid-line starter evolutions because unlike so many others, I don't think it looks like it's in that awkward teen stage. And then finally, Cinderace, C tier. That might surprise some people because everybody's just hyping up Cinderace lately. But let's not forget when this thing came out, people were upset that people were going to like it the same reason they like Buneary, let's be honest. It was... I was happy that it wasn't fighting type, even though it seemed like that would have made sense for it. It had a neat goalkeeper aesthetic and stuff, but I just thought it looked too humanoid. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in C tier. And if I had to move one of these from A tier up, I would definitely do Azumarill myself. That would be my favorite bunny-type Pokemon. Though the fact that Marill is kind of a Pikachu clone, which would be a mouse clone, I don't know if it's actually a bunny, but it does have rabbit ears. So all the Pokemon in the game that are based on rabbit and or bunnies. This didn't include any Gen 9 Pokemon. I couldn't think of any from Scarlet or Violet that were rabbit-like, but I could have made a mistake there, so definitely let me know in the comment section if I did. If you have any ideas for future videos, consider letting me know in the comment section down below, whether they be Pokemon, other gaming, or completely anything you can think of. If you made it to this point in the video, it was just 420. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. I'll be back with another video, probably tomorrow.